Hey guys, welcome to my third YouTube video. I'm super excited to share with you guys all about my back bending experience and also teach you guys about flexibility in opening the chest and strengthening the spine. If you'd like, please subscribe and comment your requests for my next videos. Before we start, I'm going to break down what's actually happening in a back bend or when we're opening our heart. So I'm going to do a few demo poses, but you don't have to go into them or anything. But try to apply this mindset into your practice as you go throughout this video. So most of the time, people think that a flexible back is being flexible in the spine or the back body, when really what's being strong is the back. So as I'm going into Camel, I'm tucking the tailbone, flexing through the entire spine. And as you can see, I'm flexed all the way up the spine to support my spine. What's being flexible or being open is actually the whole front body. So I'll show you from a different perspective. When I'm tucking my tailbone, pushing my hips forward, my hip flexors are opening, my chest is opening at my sternum, and then once I release my arms, my shoulders are opening. So in postures like pigeon, a lot of times we can rely on the natural flexibility of our low spine, but we don't want to do that. We want to keep the whole spine engaged. That way we can bring the bend higher in the chest and actually to the heart. In the mindset of the back is being flexible, that's where we can find injury and just kind of release and not be engaged in a back bend and only be bending from the low spine. And we don't want to do that. So we'll start seated at the back of our mat just for warm up in child's pose. Inhale, roll up, look to the hands, come to tabletop. Knees underneath the hips, wrists underneath shoulders. We'll do some cat-cows to warm up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. Inhale, lift the spine, lift the chest. Exhale for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale. And option to find some more movement if you'd like to do circles with the ribs, or maybe take the knees back a few inches, circles with the hips, almost to an upward facing dog, and then back around. And we'll tuck the toes, come to our first downward facing dog, walk out the hands, pedal out the ankles. And option to pause this video at any moment you need more time to create more space. That's always a good option. Once you feel warmed up in your downward facing dog, we'll inhale, lift the right leg. Stretch open up through the bottom leg, maybe come up onto the tippy toes. Exhale, bring the right leg down. Left knee comes down, low lunge. So here, take any heart opener you'd like. I like to take fingertips, interlace back behind, roll the shoulders down and back. You can also do cactus arms or arms overhead. Taking a few breaths here, finding some stillness. And exhale, release the hands to heart. Take the right elbow to the right knee, twist open to the left, and try and kick that foot into the hand. Option to grab a sock or a strap to wrap around your ankle. and breathe. Exhale, release the foot. Plant the fingertips down. Sit the hips back for half monkey. Inhale, come back to low lunge. We'll work towards a lizard, going a little bit deeper here. So take both hands to the left side of the right knee. Left elbow comes down first. And maybe the right meets, and it might not. So if you feel stable here, you can flex your toes high to the sky, then your right knee will fall open to the right side. Option for a twist, send the weight into the left forearm, reach up and over with the right arm. If you have your sock or strap handy, you can grab that and maybe lasso your left foot. You can also try to reach for it with your fingertips. Exhale, slowly unwind, release the foot. Bring the right knee up. Tuck the toes in the back. Step back to downward facing dog. Just feeling out the difference in each side of the body now. We'll inhale, look forward, drop the knees. Walk the hands out for puppy pose. Hips should stay over the knees, legs are engaged, the whole spine is engaged. Sending your breath through your chest, opening up through the front body. Inhale, slither through for Sphinx Pose, belly's down. Roll the shoulders down and back. Strong in the spine, back to the shoulders. Strong in the legs. Open through the heart. And exhale, release. Inhale, look up. We'll interlace our fingertips back behind for Shalabhasana or Locust Pose. Exhale, prepare. Inhale, reach up. Lengthen, find space. Legs are lifted as well. And exhale, release. Shake it out. After your practices, your back will be very strong and sore, but it will be a good kind of sore. So plant the hands right below the ribs, tuck the toes, come up for upward facing dog. Tops of the toes go down. Again, not just relying on the low spine to be flexible, but engaging the entire spine, bringing the bend more even throughout the whole spine. Exhale, downward facing dog. And inhale the left leg high. Find some length in the right standing leg. Exhale, bend it in. Plant the left foot, low lunge, right knee comes down. So whatever heart opener variation you did with your arms on the opposite side, do so again, whether if that was cactus arms, arms overhead, or arms interlaced back behind. Try to find that strength and then encourage openness in the front body. Through the right hip, through the tops of the shoulders. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll twist open to the right, left knee holds the left elbow. Reach open if you have a strap or a sock, or maybe you can grab your foot. And exhale, release the foot. Both hands on the right side of that left knee now. Right elbow comes down for lizard, then the left. And you'll flex your toes high to the sky, keep it engaged to protect the knee joint as your knee falls open to the left. And option for a twist here. Send the weight into the right forearm, reach up and back with the left arm. If you did so on the opposite side, grab your sock or strap to lasso your foot, or maybe you work your fingertips all the way to your feet. Exhale, slowly unwind. Plant the foot down, plant the hands down and lift the knee. Tuck the toes in the back, step back to plank. And exhale through your vinyasa, whether that's knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, to upward facing. And downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale the right leg high. And exhale, stack the hips, preparing for wild thing. So take a bend in that knee, send the weight over to the left. Sometimes wild thing can be a little intimidating. So you're just gonna look to your right hand. Your right hand is gonna peel off the ground. As your left foot rotates, your right foot is going to plant on the ground, wild thing. So really sending the hips high. A lot of times you can flip over and just kind of hang out here, but if you extend through the legs, you may come into more of a wheel shape. Exhale, slowly unwind, downward facing dog. We'll drop the knees for puppy pose one more time. Walking the hands out, going a little deeper this time. Keeping in mind that you're opening through the chest, through the strength of your back, strength of the shoulders. And slowly come back out, downward facing dog. The left leg goes high. If you need to move because of your surroundings, do so. And stack the hips, send the weight over to the right side, bend the knee. And again, we'll look to our left hand. As our foot rotates, it's going to peel off the ground. Left foot lands on the ground, extend through the legs, open through the chest, through the heart. Strong spine. Exhale, slowly release, and come to child's pose. Inhale, lift to the hands, come up to tabletop. And then tuck the toes all the way up to downward facing dog. You should feel a little bit more open in your shoulders, open in the backs of the legs. And inhale, roll forward, drop the knees for camel. And here we're going to actively tuck the tailbone, give the spine some more length. Should feel a little bit more open in the fronts of the hips from the low lunges. Roll the shoulders down and back. Exhale, prepare. And inhale, lengthen and slowly enter. Release one arm at a time, keeping strong in the back of the spine. And then really opening through the chest. Exhale, slowly release. And sit the hips down. So I hope that really helped you guys learn how to more engage in the spine and engage in your back body while opening through the front. I'm going to do one more demo. You can do it after some more warm-up. I recommend my shoulder opening video to do just before this. So just to give you a bit of an idea of just how open you can get in your front body while strengthening your back in heart openers, I'm going to practice wheel. So this first round I'm going to go up into wheel as if my shoulders were really tight and my hips were really tight. So if you're doing this with me, exhale, prepare. Inhale, strong in the arms. Lift up. So if I were super tight in my shoulders and super tight in my hips, I might end up looking like this. But once I am more open in my legs, more open in my shoulders, I can more evenly open up through the chest and have a more even bend in my wheel. So here, my legs are fully extended because I try to practice splits. Open up through my legs, open up through my shoulders before I try to go into wheel or any other deep back bend like pigeon or scorpion. So I hope that helped you guys understand a little bit more about where you engage and where you open in your back bend practice. And thanks for practicing with me. Remember to comment your requests and subscribe.